This is What's Wild in New Hampshire by wildlife biologist Eric Orff. Here it is, the middle to the end of December, December 17th. And this afternoon, guess what I got? I got what is said to be the final 2021 New Hampshire deer kill. Thank you, Dan Bergeron and crew at Fish and Game. Oh, the new deer project leader, Becky Fuda, F-U-D-A. Becky Fuda started this week, the new deer biologist. Yep. All right. Thank you, Becky. Here it is. So this year's deer kill final. Now, these are the slips when the conservation officers call in the check stations and ask them, how many deer did you register? That's the number that's given here. So are there some slips that will turn up or so forth? Yeah, so this is a very close to final number. The archery season ended on December 15th. So this is a pretty close final number. Here you go. You can look at the take by county. So just looking at these numbers by my eye here, I can see that 12,458 is the third highest in the last 10 years. We know that near record deer kill in 2018 of 14,113 was just a few shy of the all-time record set in 1967, I think it was. Last year was another very high deer take of 13,043, and this year is just below that by 500 deer. So a very, very respectable deer take here in New Hampshire for our New Hampshire hunters. I mean, back in the early 80s, some years we barely broke the 3,000 mark. Look where we've come. The deer herd was estimated at around 40,000 deer in the early 80s and over 100,000, upwards of 120,000 deer today. So 3 times as many deer, and most of that growth we know has been in southern New Hampshire. So, Santo, yeah, what else can we say about this? Well, here's Becky's information. All right. The estimated 2021 statewide harvest of 12,458 deer is a decrease of 4.5% from the 2020 final kill of 13,043, but is 2.7% higher than the 10-year average of 12,134. Based on the estimates, the 2021 take represents the 4th highest kill in the last 10 years and the 7th highest in the state's history, going back to 1922. All right. Well, she just goes on to say that, they still have to collect the actual registration slips. So the conservation officers will be going around to the deer check stations over the next week or two, gathering all the slips, which will then be entered over the next several weeks into the computers, computers in the wildlife division by the wildlife staff, and the final number will be generated by the early part of the year as a rule, and it probably will not vary significantly from this number. So yes, the 2021 New Hampshire deer kill final report just got it in this afternoon, December 17th, of 12,458. A very significant deer take here in New Hampshire yet again, despite the lack of snow, a warm season, and a rained out opening weekend of muzzleloader. So a lot of things were going against the deer hunters this year, but they came through with a pretty decent take of 12,458 deer. This is wildlife biologist Eric Orff for What's Wild in New Hampshire.